The Origins of Our Universe by Mikail Mermi. The Universe. Where did the universe come from? Where did the laws of nature and physics originate, and what was there before the universe? Is there an end to our universe? Humans have been trying to answer these questions for as long as we can remember. We all crave the answer to them, so let's embark on a journey together, searching for some answers. How old is the universe? According to NASA, the universe is 13.8 billion years old. This is determined by two methods: studying the oldest objects in the universe, or by measuring how fast it is expanding and working backwards. Where did our universe come from? What are some scientific theories? The Big Freeze. This scientific theory states that the universe went through a dramatic transformation. Like a liquid, it crystallized into the three spatial and one-time dimension. Steady state theory. This theory is based on a core idea in which the universe is always the same and unchanging, no beginning nor end. States matter is continually created from nothing between galaxies. The oscillating universe states that the universe keeps regenerating itself indefinitely. Once it dies down, it gets going again from another Big Bang. What are some cultural religious beliefs of the origin of the universe? Greek philosophy. The universe was first believed to be the work of gods and goddesses. In the 4th century BC, Aristotle and Plato preached that the universe is eternal, and they were searching for more rational explanations. Ancient Chinese beliefs. The ancient Chinese believed the whole universe, galaxies and everything in them is part of a massive organism. The universe was created by Pagu, and when he died, his body parts made the different structure of the earth. For example, his blood made the rivers. Ancient Egyptian belief. It is believed that 8 primordial deities are responsible for creation. Earth is believed to have emerged from an infinite lifeless sea when the sun rose for the first time. Now, how about some religions which are still widely practiced? Religion, Christianity. Christians believe in a single creator who created the universe. Only scientific information in the Bible is about God creating the universe. Galileo, the Bible teaches the way to go to heaven, not the way heavens go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Genesis. Religion, Islam. Muslims also believe in a single creator who created the universe. They believe that God initiated this Big Bang out of nothing. There is verses in the Quran mentioning the Big Bang and the universe is expanding. And the heavens we had created with night, and indeed we are its expander. Have those who disbelieved not considered that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity, that we separated them and made from water every living thing? Then will they not believe? Quran 21:30. Religion, Buddhism. Buddhists believe there is no beginning nor end to life or the universe. Existence is endless, and individuals are reincarnated over and over again. Their belief is similar to the oscillating universe theory. The Big Bang.
The beginning of everything. The Big Bang. The idea that the universe was suddenly born and is not infinite. Up to the middle of the 20th century, most scientists thought of the universe as infinite and ageless, until Einstein's theory of relativity gave us a better understanding of gravity, and Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving apart from one another in a way that fits previous predictions.
Okay, so this is pretty much what the Big Bang is all about. It starts from a singular point where time begins. Who knows how many degrees Celsius would be very hot. At 10 to the power of minus 23 seconds, there's only electrons. And as this starts to cool, 10 to the power of 27, quarks, neutrons and protons are formed. And after that, it cools further to 10 to the power of 13 now. And it's only 10 to the power of minus 6 seconds. Hydrogen nucleuses and helium nucleuses start to form. And at the 1 minute mark, the temperatures drop to 10 to the power of 8 degrees Celsius. And hydrogen atoms and helium atoms start to form from these combining. And then after that, the temperature drops further to 10,000 degrees Celsius for 300,000 years, and protogalaxies start forming. And as the temperature drops further, galaxies are formed, and 13.8 billion years later, here we are. The Big Bang is the most widely accepted one out of all these theories, and the most convincing one with the most evidence. It is defined by Space.com as the rapid expansion of matter from a state of extremely high density and temperature. Okay, let's talk about the Big Bang. Firstly, some existing proof. The theory of the Big Bang was born in 1929 by Edwin Hubble when he discovered the universe was expanding at an enormous speed, which was used to approximate the age of the universe. The galaxies were redshifting, showing that they are moving away. This pointed to the fact that once upon a time, the whole universe was contained in a singular point. What is the cosmic microwave background, also known as the CMB? The CMB was discovered in 1966 by Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson by accident. It was discovered accidentally after they picked up higher than expected temperatures when building a radio receiver. At first it was thought to be the diversity theme. Moments after the universe was born, it is believed to be very hot and dense, where only different types of matter and antimatter, collided violently, creating pure energy, and expanded by a process called inflation, which will be explained soon. After the discovery of the Big Bang, people were asking questions such as, where was the echo to such a great event as the Big Bang? Well, the answer to this question came with the discovery of the CMB, which was why it earned a Nobel Prize. The CMB shows us the echo of the Big Bang, which is seen as a heat signature throughout space. This is seen in the diagram shown above. As we can see, the understanding of the origin of the universe has been a controversial topic since ancient times. The understanding since those times has changed enormously and is still subject to change as we discover new technologies to observe the universe and continue our search for answers about the origin of the universe. Since the time of the discovery of the first telescope in the 1600s, our understanding has changed immensely. This is because all different signal wave reading telescopes have been discovered. An example of this is the building of the BICEP 2 telescope at the South Pole. BICEP, Background Imaging of Cosmic Extragalactic Polarization, is a telescope funded by the US National Science Foundation. It is a microwave polarimeter designed to target the remote signature of the CMB. The discovery in 2014 is believed to be evidence for cosmic inflation and also is believed to represent first images of gravitational waves, which can be explained as ripples in space-time. Inflation. It is defined as the expansion of the early universe split seconds after its birth. It can be seen in the figure on screen. If true, it will show that our universe began with a colossal explosion, hence proving the Big Bang theory correct. A question before this discovery was that where was the universal ringing of the faster than light ripping of space? This is now proof that inflation occurring in the earliest moments could cause deformation in gravitational waves of space-time. As you can see, inflation occurred at the early moments of the Big Bang, and as a result of all this high temperature expansion of the universe at very short amounts of time, the CMB was formed. The Dark Ages, as seen in the diagram, is referred to as the Dark Ages due to there being no stars and the hydrogen gas not allowing any light to travel.
We can ignore the beginning part for now. First of all, the Big Bang was not an explosion. It was all space, stretching everywhere, all at once. The universe started very, very, very small and quickly expanded to the size of a football. The universe didn't expand into anything. Space was just expanding into itself. The universe cannot expand into anything because the universe has no borders. There is, by definition, no outside the universe.
In this figure, it shows gravitational waves from inflation in a distinctive twisting pattern which caused the polarization of the CMB. This amazing graphing was achieved by observing photons which traveled to the Earth from the time when the universe was a hot plasma ball. As these photons traveled to the Earth, they crossed through to form gravitational waves which pulled and squeezed them, forming this type of graph. Inflation is a concept explaining how these gravitational waves were produced in the early universe. Okay, now some opposing arguments. Uros Seljuk, an astrophysicist, suggests the twisting patterns in the CMB polarization could just as easily be accounted for by dust. Raphael Flaguard, a theoretical physicist, re-examined a map of dust polarization that the Bicep 2 team used and concluded that they underestimated the fraction of polarization due to dust on the map. Paul Steinhardt, a cosmologist, said dust could account for all or most of the signals seen by Bicep 2. As we can see, there is lots of doubt being created on the discovery, which if true has proved cosmic inflation correct. No matter what discovery there is always doubts created and attacks made by rival scientists, but the whole foundation of science are these theories, which are worked upon by searching for evidence, answering questions by our universe. Even if this discovery is incorrect, as humans we have come very far, and made countless discoveries, and are understanding our universe more and more every day. Like Einstein said, the most incomprehensible thing about the universe is that it is comprehensible. This was said in 1935. It was even seen impossible to understand the universe, but today we are getting closer and closer to solve the most complex questions through technological advances and experiments over the years. We are finally beginning to understand the universe, but there is still lots of questions to answer, such as where did the universe come from? What was there before the Big Bang? What triggered the Big Bang? Where was the center of this Big Bang? And will the universe ever stop expanding? Unlike other subjects, physics is an essential subject to understand our origins and our environment. It is the most dynamic subject with new theories, research and experiments continually being added. It is highly advised for you to study this topic and change your view of the universe forever. You never know, maybe you might be the one to solve these questions. Thank you, future physicists.